Need some coins for that God Squad you've always wanted? Check out rockbottomcoins.com for cheap and fast coins. Use code ZIRK for 30% off your order.
The whole thing wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
What's going on, guys? It's Zirksee coming at you today with another YouTube video, and today I want to talk to you guys about the free agency promo, how you guys can kind of go ahead and prepare for that, and also a change that has actually happened with golden tickets. Now, I want to let you know, free agency, right? We know for a fact that I don't believe it's going to be this week. If it was going to correlate with the same thing as last year, it would actually be Second Friday. However, Kralo actually said on the EA stream that this week's going to be kind of a light week for content, and then next week is actually going to be a little bit heavier because, of course, we do have golden tickets. Now, before I go over anything else, I do want to give a shout out to General Bright for being a part of the Noti Gang. If you guys had a chance to be shouted out in the video, comment down below Noti Gang, and of course, make sure you guys have the notification bell on. Drop a like on the video, hit that sub button down below. We're closing in on 150,000 subscribers. So before I go over how to prepare for the free agency promo, there is something I need to tell you guys about golden tickets. So if you guys haven't seen my videos that I've been doing the past couple of days, if you didn't see the video, I think I did like 3 days. I think it was on Friday I put out the video going over the golden ticket promo. There's going to be a solo challenge release tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern time, and then Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern time. This was originally at 9 p.m. and 10 p.m. that have those challenges out. It'd be one solo challenge, and you either get a golden ticket collectible or you would only get like a quick sell item, right? But keep in mind, you know, there's only going to be 5 per console. So 5 on Xbox, 5 on PS4 on Tuesday to be pulled, 5 on PS4, 5 on Xbox on Friday to be pulled. And there's going to be one chance. They actually made a good change to this promo, and they made it 3 challenges that you can potentially do. Now keep in mind, at 9 p.m., right, when these challenges go live tomorrow, they're only live for an hour. So you have from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. to actually log in and give it a try here to actually pull one. And then the same thing on Friday, right? So you only have from 10 p.m. each time to 11 p.m. each time. But you have 3 challenges now, so you actually have 3 chances of getting a collectible, which I have to say is a pretty nice change. It definitely gives us a lot more hope. I have to say, it's not like it's going to be just like completely random people. Like I actually had with the sneakers, if you guys remember how they had the sneaker promo, you got like those limited time sneakers. I think like 4 or 5 people even tweeted me. So hopefully you guys are on at the right time. Go ahead, play the challenges. Best of luck, and hope we'll go and take it. So I want to go over how you guys can actually prepare for the free agency promo if you guys want to participate in this promo. Now I will say this is not going to be the... how do I word this? Not the craziest promo in the entire game. However, this is actually a pretty nice promo, especially for theme teams, and if they do it right, it could really be nice, because if you guys remember the Combine promo, there's a lot of players that were supposed to be in the Combine promo that usually are, and they just didn't do. And the reason is because I think they're saving them for the free agency promo. So the number one thing, if you guys want to actually do this with the free agency promo, is to pick up some training points. That way you guys can actually do these, 85 plus overall player packs. Maybe you want to do one of these top ones. There's a 97 overall theme builder here for the theme builder 2 promo. The difference is with the Combine promo, the theme builder promo, and the free agency promo, if they do it the same way they did last year, the way they did it was they had 2 masters at 98 overall, 1 on offense and 1 on defense. We had a Le'Veon Bell and an Earl Thomas. And then aside from that, they had a bunch of 95 and lower. So will they have a big pack here like a 97 overall theme builders MVP or anything like that? Probably not, because I don't think there's going to be multiple masters unless they change it up a little bit. They could just do 2 masters again, but there's a lot of players with this promo that I feel like could definitely get some good upgrades. Now, if you guys are wondering as to what the criteria is for the free agency promo, it's obviously just free agents. Now, if someone got franchise tagged already, I don't believe that they're going to be in this promo, so we'll have to see exactly how EA is going to handle that. Like Drew Brees is probably not going to be in here because he already said that he will be coming back to the Saints, but some particular players you can definitely try to work around and make some investments with them. But when it comes to these packs here, you probably just want to pick up some training if you want to do like reroll packs. I don't think there's going to be a big pack to get the specific players. And if you guys want to know the best training value right now, I know it's a lot of coins, but for 48,300 training points, you guys can go ahead and buy a 97 overall Theme Builder 2 player. If you can get them for around 295k, which you definitely can. Obviously, at the time that I'm currently recording this video, it's Monday morning. It's like 10:30, so Yeah, the market right now, not really the most flooded. A lot of people are at work, a lot of people are at school. You can definitely find these Theme Builder 2 players a lot cheaper later in the day. So if you want to pick up some training points, Theme Builder 2's 300k, but you have 48,000 training. You're set for a while, and you can do a lot of reroll packs if you want to. Fair warning though, Combine reroll packs, not good. So now let's go over some players that I think could potentially be in the free agency promo. Now, do with this info what you guys want. If you guys want to go ahead and maybe invest into some power-ups, you know, you can go ahead and invest in power-ups if you'd like. I will say, though, when it comes to power-up players at this current time, right? Power-up players, you can see Tom Brady's going for 800 coins. I'm not sure how much people would actually want to pick up a Tom Brady. And in general, power-ups have really not been a super good investment for about a month or so, really. I've noticed that the power market just doesn't really change. I think it's just because at this point, a lot of people got the game for Christmas, and then more people actually started playing even more. Like when Ultimate just come out and everything, they release new challenges. Those players get power-ups. A ton of people are just opening up more packs, obviously, when new cards come out. So power-ups at this point, I really haven't seen a power-up drastically go up in price in over a month for sure. Like, unless it's like a brand new power-up player, that's it. Like, the power-ups aren't really that great anymore. So if you want to make investments, the ones that I've actually seen go up the most in price when it comes to investments, of course, are going to be players that you have to actually pull. Now, I will say, NFL 100 Tom Brady is not exactly the easiest player to get done, because you can see here there's only 85 overall Tom Brady's up on the auction block. So there's two ways you can actually get, well, three I guess, the NFL 100 Tom Brady. One, you have to get a bunch of 85 overall Tom Brady's or get a bunch of the 85 overall QBs and add them into the Tom Brady set. Two, you're going to have to go ahead and use a power pass on Tom Brady. Or three, you have to pull the 95 overall Tom. So really, if there's any NFL 100 players overall, not just alone with Tom Brady, that you think could potentially get an upgrade, maybe you want to look into investing in those cards. And just to let you guys know, with the Combine promo course, you did get a Deion Sanders Master. His NFL 100 card shot up from 270k to 380k average over on my head. Now, of course, now he's back down in price, but that's just showing you that these NFL 100 players will go up in price because obviously they're not exactly the easiest cards to get. So Tom Brady could potentially go up in price. I will say, I think Tom is probably going to be the free agency master, right? He has a 95 overall. I could definitely see them giving him a 98. However, do you guys want a Tom Brady? Like, let me know down below in the comments. Would you use a Tom Brady card? I will say the card looks solid at a 95. This is obviously 99 overall Patrick Mahomes. The speed will come up, but the throw short will probably be 99. The throw power will probably be around 95-ish. The throw medium will come up, the deep will come up, but in general, you know, pocket passers, they don't really seem to fit this year. It's more so you need that escape artist. So I don't think that this NFL 100 Tom Brady will go up a ton of coins. Maybe you want to take the risk and invest into him. I will say with the Combine promo, guys, we did get a couple of LTDs as well last year, but the main part of the promo was the 2 set Masters, which weren't too expensive, which means that the undercards of them, if they have any sort of lower overall cards, depending on who the master is, could very well go up in price a lot. Now, this is one player that I definitely think could be coming with a free agency promo, and I think should be coming with a free agency promo, Clowney. Now, I will say Clowny could also come with the draft promo if they wanted to, but usually he's in the Combine. So I'm not quite sure why they didn't drop him in the Combine promo. However, if you guys already know with Clowney, he does have a Series Redux card, which I have a couple of them. I didn't invest heavily into him because we do have Lawrence Taylor already in the game, which LT stats are very, very good. You know, he's got 91 block shedding, 93 power move, 92 finesse move. However, Clowney at a 92 overall. He's got 85 speed. He's got 88 acceleration. He's very, very close to Lawrence Taylor's stats at his 95. So hypothetically speaking here, let's say that Clowney does come out, right? And he is actually the free agency promo master. Now, would that make the set go up a little bit in price? I think it would, because people would actually want to get Clowney. But I don't think it'd be super, super expensive to the point where he's like 700k, 800k, whatever, which means that his undercards, aka Series Redux, would go up the most in price. That is basically the number one thing. If someone has got a Series Redux card, those are the things this year that really are the money makers. I made like 50,000 coins profit on every single Julius Peppers that I had, and I had like 30 Julius Peppers when his Ultimate Legend card came out. I just waited a week for the Ultimate Legend to come down in price, and then I sold my Peppers. I made a ton of coins. Jadeveon Clowney, I could potentially be making a decent amount of profit off him as well. You can see Lawrence Taylor, 88 speed, 91 excel. If Clowney got a 98 overall card, I mean, we're looking at 90 plus speed. We're looking at 90 plus acceleration as well. Block shed should be higher than Lawrence Taylor's. Of course, Lawrence Taylor is only a 94 overall card. And Jadeveon Clowney as well could be looking at maybe 96, 97 overall power move if we get lucky, depending on how EA wants to boost him up. So Jadeveon Clowney will be a hot commodity. I feel like a lot of people would want him. If you can find a Series Redux, like I said, this promo is probably going to be coming out next week. If you can find a Series Redux for a bit cheaper, and even if he doesn't come out in the free agency promo, could very well be coming out with the draft promo, or maybe he comes out in his LTD. Fair warning, any investment you guys make, there is always a risk. If someone gets an LTD, their Series Redux cards, their undercards don't really tend to go up that much in price because obviously limited time cards are very, very expensive. If Clowny gets a set master, maybe you're looking at a 500k card or cheaper than that. If he gets an LTD, you're probably looking at a little bit more expensive than that. Now, I think if there's one player to actually get the MasterCard over Jadeveon Clowney, however, I feel like it definitely would be Clowny, is Byron Jones. Now, Byron Jones, of course, is looking to sign, I think he's looking to sign like an $18 million a year deal. He does have a Journey card. So, for Byron, I'm not quite sure if his price will go up that much. This is more so of a, if you actually want the card, I think you could potentially buy the cards now, like the power-ups, the base elite, whatever. But he does have that Journey card, so that's his latest card. Obviously, you can't sell that, so there's no like big investment to be made. However, I think that Byron Jones could potentially be in this promo. Now, just carrying on with my predictions, not so necessarily maybe someone you want to invest in. I think Derrick Henry, this would be a great time if EA wants to do it, to really give him a juiced up card. Now, he already has a 95, so he probably would not end up getting any sort of a set piece or anything like that, like just a regular card. He'd have to be an LTD, or he'd have to be the offensive master, because they do have them 98 overalls. Usually, if they're going to continue on with that trend with this type of promo, with the free agency promo, they could make them 97s because they've kind of been a little bit like slacking on the overalls of players, just making them really juiced up. So maybe we just see Tom Brady as a 97, maybe we see Byron, Jadeveon Clowney 97 overall. Derrick Henry, I think, will probably end up getting an LTD this promo, or he could be the master. But this is a perfect time to actually give him an upgrade. This could potentially be the final time to give him an upgrade, and he is a free agent currently. So Derrick Henry, I mean, the card would be pretty decent. I think he probably will end up getting a card. Hopefully will end up getting a card. One other thing I'd like to mention about the free agent promo, guys, is this isn't necessarily just going to be a couple of big name players in this promo. We will get players ranging from maybe 80 overall like they did last year, all the way to 95 for players you could potentially pull like in the reroll sets. There's a lot of players coming with this promo. So if you have anyone in your mind that you think can potentially get a nice little upgrade during the free agent promo, go ahead. Maybe you want to pick up their power up as a risky investment. Maybe you just want to pick up their base elite. Maybe you want to pick up some training, and be prepared for the free agency promo. Like I said, guys, promo's probably going to be coming out next week. They did say it's going to be a little bit of, heavier, or at least heavier than we have currently, content week next week. So let's see what's going to be coming out. But this week, not really much. I will be having another video for you guys later today, though. But I hope you did enjoy the video. And if you did, make sure you guys drop a like on the video. And, of course, hit that sub button down below. I'll see you guys next time.